Don't worry about Notre Dame Pitt, boys. The outcome's already determined. All right. So what do you make? Sorry, Mikey. What do you make of Pat Narduzzi saying this game doesn't matter?
I think Pat's being Pat.
I loved it.
He's factually correct.
I know. That's the best is when you can package in something that gets everybody hot and bothered, but there are no holes that can be poked in it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Because there is no chance in hell that is the message that is actually being delivered to those players.
I think Narduzzi is a good football coach, man.
Me too.
Like just from you could tell some of these guys have a genuine care for the well-being of their guys.
Oh,
and I think and I think his guys do play hard for him. I think they'll play hair on fire. Much like the Iowa analysis, though, you cannot just you'll see this is one reason I like the show. We look at each team differently each year. The Pitt D-line is not what they had in prior years. Okay, it's not. The linebackers, when healthy, are still really good. We give the same analysis for Pitt oftentimes as far as what they do defensively. They're going to send 6. Pitt is not a blitz 5 team. They're very much we are going to send it a lot. We don't think most college quarterbacks can handle this. This is not state secrets. Narduzzi literally says this at his Nike conference. If you guys go watch some of these Coach of the Year clinics, I saw him say it down here. Was it Orlando or Atlanta? Whichever last one I went to. Kind of the ballrooms, they kind of run together. Anyway, they're going to send 6. A lot of college quarterbacks can't handle that. You attack Pitt typically by picking it up and hitting them deep. That is something Notre Dame does really well. They do throw it over the top. Last week, Navy played Navy's we're just gonna play what we do. They just play their a lot of zero coverage, a lot of blitz, and Notre Dame's okay, even though it's snowing, we're just gonna throw it over your head because you can't run with us. And they were correct. And obviously it's Navy. Pitt's got better athletes than Navy, but I think Carr may be a guy who can really handle this. How fixed? To me, I think they'll be able to score some on Pitt unless he just gets really rattled, which is probably what Pitt's plan is. They play a high variance game. It wouldn't shock me if Pitt score if Pitt is 40. It wouldn't shock me if they actually do rattle him some and they hold him to 20.
Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I really have to add is do you guys really think whether they show up to try hard or not, do you really give Pitt much of a chance here?
Yeah.
I do because of the variance to which Pitt plays.
All right.
The style of defense, I think, lends itself to upsets. They don't do this die a slow death thing.
They're on the win streak right now, but the wins have been Boston College, Florida State, Syracuse, NC State, and Stanford. Those guys are a combined 6-25 in ACC play.
And all of them are somewhere between awful to below average defenses.
Yeah. NC State might be a bowl team. Central Michigan might be a bowl team. That's one of their wins. It's just, I am not fully bought in on Pitt being nearly as good as its ranking or its record suggests. I have a feeling that Notre Dame could win this one by a lot.
Yeah, I think it's certainly possible. To Raymond's comment in the chat, Pitt's linebackers cannot run with Love and Price. I strongly disagree with that. I think they might just have their defensive line pushed back into their face. So that kind of messes with your angles a little bit. But I think athletically, Pitt is really good at linebacker. I don't think their D-line is special this year. Heinzel.
I think Pitt can, if Heinzel gets overwhelmed, if Heinzel makes some mistakes, if Notre Dame's defense puts them in a lot of obvious, third and long situations, then yeah, things could get a little bit difficult. But the way that they play with tempo, the way that they have some skill players who can get you some yak and turn easy throws into long plays. If Notre Dame's defense has improved throughout the season, I definitely agree with that. I do wonder if you're still going to have an opportunity to have some success if Mason Heinzel doesn't provide one of the tougher tests from a passing game standpoint that they have faced.
I think there's a stubbornness factor here. And I'm not saying it's wrong to be stubborn and commit to the run if you're Notre Dame with that run game on the road. But if you want to blow this thing open, your play action on early downs, when Pitt's really committed to the run and you hit some balls over the top early, you get Pitt scripted out of what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I do think if this game is close, and my IFB keeps falling out, so I'm just going to hold it here. if this game is close, I don't know why I'm yelling. It doesn't impact the mic. If this game is close, right, it is because Pitt is committing enough numbers against the run. They're getting home with their run blitzes early. They're getting Notre Dame into negative down to situations like bad leverage spots because they're just kind of guessing right against the run. And like they're gambled, much like we talked about USC against Iowa, like commit against the run. That's working, and like you're getting those situational spots. If I'm Notre Dame, I'm really trying to mix it up a lot. I'm trying to throw early, like a lot of first down throws, hit the play action, live with some 3 and outs, but I want to trade some 3 and outs for some explosives, and then hit them with the run game.
Could be a CJ Carr breakout game too. We have been talking on the Cover 3 podcast about CJ Carr and how well he has been playing. I do not think that has risen to the big stage, but this is going to be noon ABC. Everyone's tuning in to see. It's called Ranked on Ranked because of where Pitt is in the college football playoff rankings. So there'll be plenty of attention on this one. This is also for the Fighting Irish playing at Pitt. I don't think I'm saying anything controversial. Toughest game that they've got left before Selection Sunday. They close Syracuse home at Stanford.
Yeah. Disrespectful to Stanford.
Listen, sorry, those nerds won your little success rate battle. They still couldn't get a win in Chapel Hill.
Last thing here. If I'm Notre Dame's defense, I'm pretty conservative here. I'm not coming after him. I think Heinzel will get impatient.
And just make him make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Then you create there are paths, but it is Tom, did you mention Moneyline Altline for this one?
Yeah. Well, as soon as I saw the quotes from Narduzzi, I figured it's either Notre Dame -20 or Pitt Moneyline. Can't lose. Can't lose.
Cannot lose. It will certainly not fall in the 20-point middle lose window.
Yeah.
The middle does not exist.
Yeah, absolutely.